What's going on, everybody? Trae for Justice back in the building, coming at you guys with an update on the Luigi Mangione. I completely butchered his name, but it is pronounced Luigi Mangione. Hopefully I can spare you all now from hearing me struggle to pronounce it. All right, back to the video. So if you don't know who this guy is, this is the man that is accused of assassinating the CEO of the United Healthcare Company around the end of 2024. There was like a giant manhunt that went on for, I want to say like 2 weeks or maybe a little over a week, but I remember so much time went by. Like, I thought it was going to be one of these things we talk about for decades and how nobody was able to figure out who this guy is and how it happened. But in December 9th of 2024, he was arrested in a McDonald's of all places in Altoona, Pennsylvania. His attorney is basically saying that the officers that arrested him that day failed to read him his Miranda rights. Therefore, any evidence that was claimed at that time would be null and void during this trial. So I had to look all this stuff up because I'm not entirely sure about what happens when the Miranda rights are not read to somebody that's being arrested. And so I looked it up, and it says you can challenge a Miranda violation in court if you successfully challenge a violation, any evidence obtained illegally. So that's the part that the attorney is getting at. Any evidence that will be claimed during that arrest is considered illegal at this point, but any evidence obtained illegally will be inadmissible in court. So what did they find on him during that day when they arrested him? So he had a 9mm pistol and a sound suppressor, which is literally identical with the weapon that was used. Also, he provided them with a fake identity. I don't know if they're gonna be able to use that if this is proven. I'm just talking as if like it will happen, but we literally don't know at this point. So we have the pistol and the suppressor, which are major pieces of evidence right now. I was sitting here thinking about, okay, the weapon that was used in the crime would be null and void. So they would really have to focus on pinpointing him being in that location on that day. Now, when I was watching this stuff as it was coming out on the news, I think he stayed in some kind of hotel where it's like people can share a room, but they will have to show that he was in that exact location on that day. Now, New York City, I'd imagine, has a ton of surveillance cameras. I honestly thought that it had the most amount of surveillance cameras around, like, in the country, but apparently that's not the case. They're one of them though. Now, once again, when I saw this stuff unfolding on the news, you see they have videos of somebody walking out of the subway. You also see somebody leaving the general area where this entire thing happened on a bike. Maybe they have way more than we've actually seen. We don't know yet because the trial is in its very early stages, but I'd imagine if they throw out those key pieces of evidence, they're gonna really have to focus on pinpointing his location and showing that he was in that exact area. So interesting stuff. Is there any body cam footage of like the moment where they arrested him? If that's not out, it's going to come out at some point, right? Like, if we're able to see that, we're gonna know for sure. Did they read the Miranda rights? Did they just get a little too excited and arrested him right away because of the massive manhunt going on for this guy? So either way, I'm gonna try to keep you all updated as more information is coming out. So I'm gonna make sure to keep you all updated on this. And if anybody knows more about what's going on, because I'm sure you all do, I learned so much from you all. So if anybody knows more info about the entire situation, feel free to let me know in the comments. But I guess we're gonna call it here. 2 key pieces of evidence: the actual weapon and the suppressor that was on it. I remember when the images of the gun came out, you could see at the end, it was like a crazy looking suppressor that was on it that a lot of people were talking about. Like, that was one of the details that everybody was focused on. So yeah, we're gonna see how this all plays out. But if you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you did something good for somebody today. Hope somebody did something good for you, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.